Hey, Tyler, how are you? Mr. Lebanon, nice. Who's revving their engine? Just gonna give it a few minutes and see if anyone shows up. Otherwise, if you want to come up on the panel, we can hang out and just hang out for a while. Oh, wow. 4 in the chat now, I see. That's awesome. It just jumped out of nowhere. So what kind of game should we play tonight? Should we do the Trivia Pursuit? Or should we play the True or False game? Hey, Hunter, how are you? What kind of game would everyone like to play tonight? Trivia Pursuit with the 6 categories of movies, TV, music, sports and games, buzz, and bad, or some quick questions of true or false? Wow, 5 awesome people already. That was fast. You know, we might hang out for maybe an hour or so, maybe longer. It all depends on how many people show up and how much fun we're having playing the game. Maybe we'll get started with some true or false questions, and then if people get bored, we'll just change the game to Trivia Pursuit or something. How does that sound to everybody? Alrighty, let's see here. Give me 1 second. Where did that just go? There we go. All right, so the first question will be, Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Langhorne Clemens. Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Leghorn Clemens. And we'll give 30 seconds. See if I can show the question without showing the answer. The answer was fact. No one has ever heard the sound of an exploding meteor fireball. No one has ever heard the sound of an exploding meteor fireball. And that one is false. Did my chat freeze up on me? Or am I just really bad lagging? No. True or false? In England in the 1800s, hot drinks were thought to lead the drinker to... No, never mind. Hold on. I should have read that more before I start reading that question. Nope. All right. True or false? Sean Connery once entered a Mr. Universe competition. Hey, Bert, how are you? And yep, that was true. Frigga, Freya, and Balder are all gods or goddesses of Viking mythology. Frigga, Freya, and Balder are all gods or goddesses of Viking mythology. That was also true. Okay, maybe we'll mix up the game and we'll go to the Trivia Pursuit, because people seem to have more fun with Trivia Pursuit than True or False. Alrighty. Hmm. All right. What was Anthony? Oh wait, let me change the banner. Just give me 1 minute. My computer likes to freeze on me a lot. Alrighty, here we go. First category is movies. What was Anthony Edwards' call sign in Top Gun? What was Anthony Edwards' call sign in Top Gun? I have not seen Top Gun, so I have no idea. Yep. And then Goose was the correct answer. I try to give 30 seconds for everyone to try and play. Once again, spelling does not count here. It's all about coming in, having fun. That's all that matters. Next category is TV. Who replaced Tattoo in the final season of Fantasy Island? Who replaced Tattoo in the final season of Fantasy Island? And the answer is Lawrence. I have not seen Fantasy Island, so I have no idea. Next category is music. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know Christopher Hewitt played Lawrence. For music, who's the youngest member of Hanson? Who is the youngest member of Hanson? I never heard of Hanson. Wow, Bert, you're on fire. Zach is correct. Next category is sports and games. What Yankees outfielder called himself the straw that stirs the drink? What Yankees outfielder called himself the straw that stirs the drink? Rhinebeck, hey, good to see you here. And the answer was Reggie Jackson. That name kind of sounds familiar. Next category is buzz. What hand signal did President Nixon flash while boarding a helicopter to leave the White House for the last time? Wait, is this a bad one? Okay, never mind. It's not bad. What hand signal did President Nixon flash while boarding a helicopter to leave the White House for the last time? And I'd have no idea on that one either. Until I see the answer. Hello, everybody just joining. We're just having a fun hangout, playing some games. We're currently on the buzz question. What hand signal did President Nixon flash while boarding a helicopter to leave the White House for the last time? And that would be the peace sign. Next category is fad. What designer's famously boxy handbags bear her name on tiny black tags? What designer's famously boxy handbags bear her name on tiny black tags? And that answer would be Kate Spade. It seems silver has been going down lately. Let's see, where are we at with silver right now? According to Coinflation, silver's currently at $30.39 and gold is at $2,333.95 an ounce. Next category will be movies again. And the question is, what movie star Paul Newman, Melanie Griffith, Bruce Willis, and Jessica Tandy in what would be her final role? What movie star Paul Newman, Melanie Griffith, Bruce Willis, and Jessica Tandy in what would be her final role? We're currently on the movie category. And again, if anybody wants to come on the panel and talk for a while, I had the link pinned to the top of the chat. And the answer is nobody's full. Next category is TV. Which celebrity guest did Rosie O'Donnell verbally attack on her talk show for supporting the NRA? Which celebrity guest did Rosie O'Donnell verbally attack on her talk show for supporting the NRA? And the answer to that would be Tom Selleck. Next category is music. Yep, Bert, you got it. Tom Selleck. Am I having a lag? Next category is music. What Fatboy Slim song featured the chorus "Right About Now, the Funk Soul Brother"? What Fatboy Slim song featured the chorus "Right About Now, the Fat Funk Soul Brother"? Maybe it's the camera. Let me try and unplug the camera and go from there. Let's see if that happens better. Because I thought I'm kind of like delayed on that camera. All right, so for music, the question again is, what Fatboy Slim song featured the chorus "Right About Now, the Funk Soul Brother"? Oh, there we are. We are on music. And the answer is the Rockefeller Skank. Never heard of them. Zilla, hey, how are you? Oh, yeah, I didn't know either or. I'm just like, who's Fatboy Slim? And then I'm like, who's the Rockefeller Skank? Next category is sports and games. What Red Sox catcher practically willed his game-winning home run to stay fair in the 1975 World Series? What Red Sox catcher practically willed his game-winning home run to stay fair in the 1975 World Series? Yeah, I'd have no idea on that one. Yeah, me either, Zil. Even seeing the answer in the back of the card, I'm still like, I have no idea who that even is. And the answer is Carlton Fisk. Next category is Buzz, and the question is, what language does Lisa Kudrow need to know to speak to her husband in his native tongue? What language does Lisa Kudrow need to know to speak to her husband in his native tongue? I have no idea who Lisa Kudrow even is either. Oh, no problem, Bert. And the answer is French. Next question is a bad question, and it is, what is Alfred E. Newman's catchphrase? What is Alfred E. Newman's catchphrase? Hey, Quinn and around, how are you? Hey, David Carlisle, how are you? Oh, and yeah, that is the answer. What? Me worry? Wow, 8 amazing people in the chat tonight. Thank you all so much for coming out. Yeah, I was wondering what you meant, David Carlisle, when you first came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, what? All right, let's go back to the movie category again. What position does Crash Davis play for the Durham Bulls? What position does Crash Davis play for the Durham Bulls? Durham? No need to retract, Zilla. You can guess as many times as you want, right or wrong. It's all about having fun. And the answer is catcher. Next category is TV. Who hosted VH1's short-lived attempt at a late-night talk show in 2002? Who hosted VH1's short-lived attempt at a late-night talk show in 2002? Oh, I have no idea who that is. Something really short. We'll give 30 seconds, or unless half the chat answers, whatever comes first. And the answer is Zach Galifianakis. Something like that. That's a mouthful of a name. I'm sorry I messed that up. Galifianakis? Anakis? But yeah, Bert got that one right too. Nice. Next category is music, and the question is, what original Metallica guitarist later formed the band Megadeth? What original Metallica guitarist later formed the band Megadeth? I feel like I heard of that person's name. Okay, I was thinking something different, but still can't remember the name I'm thinking of. What original Metallica guitarist later formed the band Megadeth? And that is the answer. Dave Mustaine. Nice, Bert. Nice, Zilla. Next category is sports and games. What is former Dodgers outfielder Glenn Burke credited with inventing in 1977? What is former Dodgers outfielder Glenn Burke credited with inventing in 1977? Oh, that's interesting. I'm trying to get closer so it looks better on the phone for everybody, or computer. And the answer, surprisingly, the high five. Nice, Bert. Next category is buzz, and the question is, what's the name of Anne Heche alien alter ego as revealed in her 2001 memoir, Call Me Crazy? What's the name of Anne Heche's alien alter ego as revealed in her 2001 memoir, Call Me Crazy? I have no idea, Zilla. That's why I was like, I'm like, the high five is that, well, it's not even that old. Hey, my Nightbot's finally alive. A little bit late, but it's alive. And the answer to that one is Felicia. Alright, so my Nightbot doesn't want to work with that one apparently, so I'm going to fix that. Next category is bad. What does the 80s tag DINK stand for? What does the 80s tag DINK stand for? D-I-N-K. Wow, Dandai Coins got it. That is the answer. Double income, no kids. Huh. Interesting. I never heard of that. I think it's called an acronym or something like that, where you take letters and make it into words, like each letter stands for something. I don't know. I'm not an English major. That's all right, Zilla. Zilla. It's all about having fun. As long as we don't have anything, I guess, bad answer wise, or anything don't get us like off topic. That's all right, David. I missed that decade, at least by a few years. Next category is movies. What 1996 low-budget comedy marked the debut of brothers Luke and Owen Wilson? What 1996 low-budget comedy marked the debut of brothers Luke and Owen Wilson? I want to play, but I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah, I have no idea on that one. I've never seen this movie. And the answer is Bottle Rocket. Bottle rocket. There we go. Nice, Bert. I've never seen or heard of Bottle Rocket. But I heard of Owen Wilson. Not sure if I seen Luke Wilson. Next category is TV. Who was sued by Kettleman in 1998 for saying that mad cow disease stopped her from eating hamburgers? Okay, Bert, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Yeah, me either, David. Once again, the TV question is, who was sued by Kettleman in 1998 for saying that mad cow disease stopped her from eating hamburgers? I heard of that one, Zilla, but I haven't watched that one either. And the answer to that one is Oprah Winfrey. Let me see if I can find that movie and put it to the side. Let's see here. Let me see what's on this one movie app I always go to. It's not spell checking me. Oh, no, it's not for free on the site I go to. I'll have to look for it later somewhere else. Next category is music. Who produced Nirvana's Nevermind? Who produced Nirvana's Nevermind? I'll take your word for it. And the answer to that one is Butch Vig. Next category is sports and games. And the question is, which female golfer qualified to play in a PGA Tour event in 2002? Which female golfer qualified to play in a PGA Tour event in 2002? Hey, Maxwell Slipper Hammer, how are you? And again, if anyone in the chat that wants to come up, I have the link pinned to the top of the chat. Anyone's welcome. We can hang out, talk for a while, keep playing games. Pretty much whatever you guys want to do. And the answer to that one is Yeah, I'm doing all right, Maxwell. Next week I should be able to return to work. The answer to that last question is Susie Whaley. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hey, we got a Danig on the panel. Let's go. How's it going? I think my music went up higher than I thought it was. It sounds so loud on the panel. There we go. It's much better. Now I can actually hear myself. I think you're on. Well, you're not on mute. I just can't hear you. Next category is Buzz. And the question is, what action film star is nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? What action film star is nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels? Huh? Oh, I should have got that one. Yeah, I should have got that one. I've seen a couple of their movies too. And yep, Maxwell Silver Hammer got it. Is Jean-Claude Van Damme. I wonder what they mean by Brussels. Where is Jean-Claude from? The Muscles from Brussels. So, what do they mean by Brussels? Where's Brussels? I'll figure that out later. Next category is fad. What 70s shampoo was made with beer and promised body beautiful hair? What 70s shampoo was made with beer?
Can you hear me now?
Body... Now I hear you.
Well, wait a second here. Brussels, Belgium.
Oh.
Yes.
And that's what Maxwell said too just now. Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so that's where it's from. Like, Brussels. Where's Brussels?
I thought I was already being heard. What a dummy.
When you first came on too, I'm like, I can't hear you. And then you're talking to somebody else on another panel, and you have me on mute or something. So I'm like, let's get company in the panel.
I have to sing the thing I sang earlier. Bang, bang, Maxwell's silver hammer came down. Sorry.
Well, that's not a copyright song, so we should be fine. All right. So again, what 70s shampoo was made with beer and promised body beautiful hair? That's interesting.
I got a guess. I'm not sure.
What
Give them a chance to type if they're going to type, and then I'll guess. But before you...
All right. We'll give a few seconds.
Malinois dog.
For a minute, I read that as Malaysia.
That's a big dog, I think. Malinois. Okay, I'm gonna guess that it's Prel. Is it Prel?
We'll find out in a few seconds. Hey Max, if you want to come up and show us the puppy, that'd be cool too.
Puppy. I'll get a puppy here too for you eventually. I'll make my wife bring the puppy to me because the puppy's too hard to catch otherwise.
Malinois.
Malinois.
Is that a L? No, it's an A. Okay.
My dog's a Chihuahua. And I have a toy
So
poodle. I have a
apparently
chihuahua.
the shampoo is called Body on Tap. I
Body on
never heard of that
Tap.
brand.
Yep, yep. No, I did. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, I can concur. Body on Tap.
Interesting. 70s shampoo. It must have stayed in the 70s because it never made it to the 90s.
Nope.
And then again, I'm pretty sure they probably ID'd for that kind of shampoo. It's like, why you ID for shampoo? Oh, because there's an adult beverage in it, and we communicate you're going to drink it, not get Tide Pod.
Too close. Too soon? Maybe.
That's
Yeah,
something you always can find out is that Tide Pod thing. It's like, who in the right mind even came up with that stupid idea?
But there are lots
TikTok.
of people who are not in their right mind. That's just it. There's no lack of people not in their right mind.
What's next? The dryer sheet challenge?
Yeah, stick one in one nostril and one in the other. It'll
think just
freshen
eat it.
your world. I'm floating away.
Mine.
Ooh.
Oh, he going. He almost gone.
I'm embiggening myself. I want my head to be the same size as your head,
Oh, interesting.
so I can just make my head bigger.
Well, yeah, I think mine's kind of small compared to right now.
No, see, that's too big. I went too big. It's a habit I have. That's about right. There, see? So I fill the same amount of the box as you do. It's looks better like that, I think.
Nice.
Okay, we're on to the next question that I don't know the answer to.
Let's go. It's going to be a movies question, and it is, what 2000 biopic marked the directing debut for actor Ed Harris, who also played the title role? What 2000 biopic marked the directing debut for actor Ed Harris, who also played the title role? We are on the movie category. Let's see if I can make that clear right here.
I feel like I know who Ed Harris is.
That's what I was thinking.
Do you know who he is?
I think I remember hearing the name somewhere, but I forget where from.
There he is. There's your refresher, Ed Harris.
I can't see that.
Can't see that?
That's a really small picture on the other thing. I'll have to make it big in a minute. He looks familiar.
Yeah, he's been in a few things for sure, right? I don't know, though. I don't recall. Like what that
Yeah, let me
movie
make
had.
that bigger. Hold on one second.
Here's some hints right here. Gravity? No? Biography?
And I had a full screen, and I could...
Ed Harris.
Wait, can I have this? No. Oh, that's weird.
I think that was the guy I was thinking of anyway.
Huh. Well, the answer to that question, or do you still have a guess?
Is it the way back?
The answer is Pollock.
Pollock?
Pollock.
Hey, I'm a Pollock. I take umbrage to that. Shouldn't be calling things. Doesn't somebody owe me money? I don't know.
That's okay. I do things backwards too.
Hurt my feelings. Oh my. Dimebag's feelings are hurt. Oh no.
I'm not glue. We're not here to hurt feelings. We're here to have fun and sit back.
Yes,
and
he was in Apollo 13. That's where I would probably most remember him. Enhance. That's exactly how it's done.
When I seen enhance, I thought he meant enhance your screen. I'm like, never heard of enhance.
No, that's what he meant. That's how it works with a computer. If you want a picture to be better, you just shout it, enhance at the computer, and it does things. I've seen it. You've seen it. We've all seen it.
Yeah, the new AI. Let's go. And then he said The Rock. The only thing in my mind when he said The Rock was Dwayne Johnson. And I'm like, thinking, wait, there's a movie called The Rock. And then Apollo 13. I think I seen that movie in like middle school. Yeah, it had to be middle school because I don't think they would show that in elementary school.
In Canada, The Rock is a place.
Interesting.
It's not a person.
Yeah, I was watching things earlier on this one YouTube channel. Apparently, there's a spicy burrito challenge in Canada.
Oh my.
I forget what part they were in, but I'm like, wow, I want to go to Canada and have some of these challenges. And then there's a donut challenge somewhere in Arizona or something like that. I'm like, where are you finding all these challenges? I want to go to these things, but some are like $300 challenges, and I'm like, yeah, no, I don't have an extra $300 to pay for the challenge if I lose. The Rock is in Alcatraz.
Well, there's odd places that let
About
you, if you manage to eat the whole meal or whatever, get the meal for free. There's a few different
yeah, and
restaurants like that around. They usually
I
make
don't
it
see
some.
any in my area doing that, or at least close
You
to
know
me.
what? It takes the pleasure out of eating. So why would you want to do it?
Free food,
Wow. Only
wall
if
of
I'm
shame, get it for
starving or
free.
something.
There's
Nope.
that too.
No, if I
But
needed food and there was, and I was really hungry, I'd look on it differently. But since, I mean, there's lots of different foods I just don't eat, right? Because they're, well, just because they're, like, for example, basically not McDonald's anymore. And it's not like I've never eaten McDonald's in the past, but you look at the price now for what you're getting, and it's like, do I want to spend my money to get what they're going to give me for that much money?
I'd
Or
rather store and get it
do I
cheaper.
want to, go somewhere else and maybe even pay only another few dollars more to get something completely different, right?
A few extra burgers, a whole bag of potatoes, make your own French fries.
Well, that too.
Oh, well, there goes that video. That's all right. Making some shorts lately on some of the stuff I have. All right, here we go. The next category being TV. What was the theme song to The Wonder Years? What was the theme song to The Wonder Years?
Uh-oh. Thank you for being a friend.
I think it's Golden Girls.
The Wonder Years. What was it?
I don't know. I never watched The Wonder Years.
I can picture the people that were in it. I know I can think of the young actors, but it wasn't something that I watched.
I can picture the Brady Bunch, if that counts for points. But no, The Wonder Years. Never seen it.
Well, I couldn't guess.
You got to guess?
No, I said I couldn't guess. I am not knowing.
The answer is... I'm not either, but apparently Tupac got it right. The answer is Joe Cocker's With a Little Help from My Friends.
Yeah. And now that he says it, I do recall that. What would I say? I stand up and walk on me. Let me hear, I sing your song. I try not to dig at a pee.
Nice.
Yeah. I get by with a little help from my friends. Help me now.
Yeah, see, they changed the wording a little bit because I remember talking about the song years ago, and apparently they said they changed the words for us when we were in chorus because apparently there was inappropriate wording at the time for the song. And it's like, yeah, no, we're changing this word with this word. I'm like, I didn't even know that wasn't the original. I thought Get By With My Friends was the original. Apparently it wasn't. And then I found out what it was. I'm like, oh, that explains
Get
a lot.
with a little help from my friends. I'm going to get by with a little help from my friends. Very, very by. Oh, that's a different thing now. That's a different thing. See, even that changed its thing. I don't get by with my friends, so we don't do that kind of thing. We're kind of straight. I'm not saying it's good for some people. I just don't like them that way. I'm just saying.
Next category is music. For my music lovers, your question is, what flute flaunting group won the 1988 Grammy for Best Hard Rock or Metal Performance? What flute flaunting group won the 1988 Grammy for Best Hard Rock or Metal Performance? That is the question that I had to say in one breath.
I know the answer.
You know the answer.
I do.
Does anybody else know the answer?
James Taylor. No, it's not James Taylor. It's got the same initials, though, but it's not James Taylor. It's not any other JT except for Metallica. No, not Metallica. Metallica doesn't play a flute. A flute. Who plays a flute?
But Metallica is a good answer.
No, it's not.
I mean, I like some Metallica.
It's a horrible answer. The hell? Come on, he plays a flute.
I think we're past the 30-second mark. All right, so what's the real answer then?
JT. Isn't it?
Oh, I was just saying that for an initial, because the answer is Jethro Tull, like
There
Tupac
we
just
go.
said. Tupac
came
beat me
up in
to
the
showing
chat.
the answer. Yep, as I'm
Tupac
saying the
got it
answer.
before we said it.
Yep.
JT.
That's a few times that happened. I show the answer and then I see it pop up and I'm like, yep, they beat me just by a couple of seconds.
JT.
Yeah.
There's a sound called locomotive breath. Yes. I know.
After the stream, we'll have to look that song up.
Locomotive
Before I don't
breath.
forget.
You didn't hear the flute part because the guitars were too loud. Okay, what's our next question?
It is sports and games, and the question is, what musician broke the Greek national 50-meter freestyle swimming record at age 14? What musician broke the Greek national 50-meter freestyle swimming record at age 14?
So which musician is actually a swimmer? Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
And he's Greek, no less. Well, wait a second here. How many Greek singers do we know? Greek musician. Yanni.
And it doesn't
I'm going
even
to say
he or
Yanni.
she.
I can only think of one Greek musician, Yanni.
I can't think of any Greek musicians.
I know. I have no hope in actually being right. I'm not kidding myself. I just happened to think of a Greek name, and I was pretty sure there was a musician with that name. So that's it. I'm going with Yanni. Yanni Pastrami.
And let's check on the timer, so I'll give it a few more seconds. And the answer is... You got it. It's Yanni.
I did. Well, geez, I'm smart. Look at me.
You're on a roll.
Jelly roll.
Hold the jelly. Fill it with peanut butter instead, or marshmallow, or both, or chocolate.
Okay.
All three.
Why
All
you
right.
do that? Why you make me choose? I don't want to choose.
All right, you take it all. You have everything. Okay, next question is a buzz category, and it is, what professional sport was comedian Andy Kaufman involved with? What professional sport was comedian Andy Kaufman involved with? Oh, we already got an answer.
I'm not going to record for chat. I'm going to wait.
No problem. Because in a little bit under 20 seconds, I will give the answer if you give me your guess. Alrighty, what is your guess?
Mr. Andy Kaufman's gone wrestling. That's right.
And
David
David
Carlisle has it in the chat. Wrestling.
And the answer...
REM's Man on the Moon tells you the story that Mr. Kaufman goes wrestling. That's right. And he, pardon me.
As
And
soon as
he
I heard the
gets the
word
crap
Andy, I
beat
thought
out
a
of him
child
on
started.
Letterman. Did you ever see
Well,
that?
that
Andy,
Letterman?
Andy Kaufman gets the crap beat out of him on Letterman live, basically.
I must have missed that one. What year was this?
I don't know what year. Um, a different wrestler guy comes on and basically says, "You're not a legitimate wrestler. You're just a pussy," and proceeds to beat him up.
He's just a cat.
You're a cat, and I can beat your cat with my dog, my hot dog. I offer my hot dog to all cats. Wrestling.
Next category is bad. What bust creating lingerie is brought to you by Sarah Lee? What bust creating lingerie is brought to you by Sarah Lee? Why do I feel like I had this one a while ago? Who's Sarah Lee?
Bust creating lingerie is brought to you by
Oh,
Sarah Lee.
I should have guessed that one. It's the only kind of lingerie I heard of, but didn't know who created it, and now I do.
Well, I got to guess, but I'm not sure. This isn't something I know, but I feel like I have a little knowledge. I might be able to figure it out.
Let's spend 20 seconds. What's your guess?
Well, TB is what I'm thinking. TB.
You should have thought WB.
WB? Well, I was thinking teddy bear.
It is the Wonder Bra.
The Wonder Bra. Well, there you go. Makes you wonder.
Now it's songs in my head.
That brings us back to wrestling.
What?
But it does. It does. I'm telling you.
How?
Saying. I'm just saying.
Alrighty. Next category is movie. What American city is the movie Avalon set in? What American city is the movie Avalon set in? Why does that? Oh no, I was way off.
I never saw that show.
I was thinking somewhere way off from where it says it is located. I wasn't even thinking in the U.S.
San Francisco. I'm going to go with San Fran. And since that's a guess and I don't know, I'll just say it out loud.
Yeah, that works. Anyone else have any guesses? I need to figure out how to make more banners so I can countdown. Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer was Baltimore.
Baltimore.
The question was, what American city is the movie Avalon set in?
And the answer was Baltimore.
Yep. I was thinking like somewhere like in a Greek area or something like that. I wasn't even thinking it'd be in the States. I'm like, what? Next category is TV. What lanky, spiky-haired space cadet won MTV's nationwide VJ search in 1998? What lanky, spiky-haired space cadet won MTV's nationwide VJ search in 1998? Yeah, I had to look at that carefully because I'm like, what does that say?
Spiky-haired space cadet.
I think it was a typo meant to say DJ, but no, it says VJ. And I'm like, wait a second, what?
I don't know. I feel like it's Carrot Top, but I don't think it really is.
I forget what Carrot Top's real name was. You try and Google it, it still says Carrot Top as his name. I'm like, what is his real name? Well, anyway, the answer to this, do you have a guess for this question? The answer is Jesse Camp.
Yeah, I had no hope there.
Like your messenger, dude. From Real World. I've never seen Real World. Next category is music. What was the name of Foreigner's first single? Ooh, what was the name of Foreigner's first single? I know who Foreigner is, but I don't know their first single.
Waiting for a girl like you.
Oh, I was thinking of something different.
Jukebox Hero?
I was thinking of I want to know what love is.
Oh, maybe that's even bigger. I like Rev on the Red Line myself.
Or Don't Talk to Strangers.
I don't remember that as their song, Don't Talk to Strangers.
Or who was it then?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
don't
guess it was
remember it
them.
as Don't talk to strangers. Something like that. I don't know. I
If
don't
it's
know.
not them, I know a few songs from Foreigner and who were sang that song then, but I thought it was Foreigner.
So, who's the answer now?
The answer to this one is, since I was checking time, is Feels Like the First Time.
Feels like the first time. Wow. Okay.
Next category is sports and games. What Football Hall of Fame turned congressman unsuccessfully ran for governor of Oklahoma in 2002? What Football Hall of Famer turned congressman unsuccessfully ran for governor of Oklahoma in 2002?
I feel that's a USA kind of question, you know?
Yeah, we get some mixes in here. I don't think we have many Canadian questions, but we get a little fair mix in here. And the answer is Steve Vargnett.
I wouldn't, yeah, no, never.
Login.
Never would have happened.
Steve Vargnett. Yep, no idea.
Pardon me.
You're good. Yeah, I know it's late. Yeah, I also woke up late, but now I'm starting to be like a little bit off and on here and there. But I figure I haven't been on live for a while, and see who wants to show up, have some fun, play some games, maybe just talk. It all varies on how the chat goes and what we get in a conversation with. Next category is Buzz. What director works out of Skywalker Ranch? What director works out at Skywalker Ranch? Where's Skywalker
Wouldn't
Ranch?
that be Spielberg?
Huh.
I would say so. Monsieur Spielbargo.
We'll find out in 20 seconds. And the answer to that one is George Lucas.
Oh, right. The other guy.
You gotta love when that happens. It's always the opposite of who you think it is, and it's like, wait, what? And the next category is fad. The question is, which magazine fooled readers with its satiric 1996 profile of fake starlet Algra Coleman? Which magazine fooled readers with a satiric 1996 profile of fake starlet Algra Coleman? I don't know how to say that name. Algra, something.
Allegra.
That works, Allegra.
Allegra Coleman, I would say People magazine.
I really gotta work on figuring out how to put banners up that just automatically pop up and just do something. All right, I think it's been 30 seconds. The answer is Esquire.
Those lying Esquire guys.
Is that magazine even still around?
Don't know, never was a reader of that anyway. Why waste time reading Esquire when you can read Playboy for day? Mm-hmm.
No idea. I mean, it was what decade? The 90s? 96? Probably get a better copy with Marilyn Monroe in it.
I think any good reading material has to have a decent smattering of naked girls in it, or what's the point? You know.
Hey, who reads? Just show us a book with pictures in it.
Trying to keep my attention, aren't you? You know, you better give me what I want then. Yes, boobies, that's correct.
And the category coming up now is movies.
Boobies.
Yes. Who played Mission Commander Professor John Robinson in the movie version of Lost in Space? I think I've seen a few episodes of that.
Uh-oh.
Who played Mission Commander Professor John Robinson in the movie version of Lost in Space? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen a few episodes of the original Lost in Space, but I don't remember who played the commander. And if there is a movie of Lost in Space, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen part of the series.
Yeah, I never saw the movie. Not a big movie buff.
Love movies, but there's a lot I haven't seen. And then there's times where you tell me an actor's name, and I'm just like, who? And then you tell me what movies he's in, and I'm just like, oh, he's that person. Or she's that person that played that person. That's her name.
That's why I thought it would be useful to see the face of that other fellow earlier.
Yeah, what was his name again?
I forget now.
Me too.
Not important. Okay, so what's our question one more time?
One more time, the question was, who played Mission Commander Professor John Robinson in the movie version of Lost in Space?
Lyle Waggoner.
And the answer is William Hurt.
That's what I said, William Hurt.
Just spelled differently.
It's all in the pronunciation, where you put the emphasis.
Just like smart is spelled D-O-G.
SMRT.
That works too.
I am so smart. SMRT. I am so... What? What else we got?
We got a TV category next. Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's Looney Tunes.
I got a
Dog.
prayer. I got a prayer at TV. I've seen some TV.
Well, let's see if you've seen this one. I'm pretty sure most of us seen this one. Who replaced Bo and Luke Duke for a season of the Dukes of Hazzard? Who replaced Bo and Luke Duke for a season of the Dukes of Hazzard?
Who replaced Bo and Luke Duke? Wasn't it their
I haven't
cousins?
seen all the episodes of Dukes of Hazzard. I've seen some.
Their cousins Chode and Puke.
Well, one of my thought of isn't on here apparently. So I guess they really are talking about the TV series and not the movie.
Is that the time when they went to jail or something? I can't remember. I think that maybe they finally trumped him up on some charges and got him in the who's cow there. Good old Boss Hog. Trying to remember, but I couldn't tell you. We got anything from our chat? David Carlisle's last entry was I don't know. Anybody else know nothing about Bo and Luke Duke? Duke bro,
that was the answer for the last question. There's times I'm like, did my chat freeze?
He might still not know. It's possible. Could still be valid.
Yeah, and I don't know is and I don't know. It's still an answer. Doesn't matter.
Hey, did that light I send you, did it manage to still work or did it puke out?
Like?
Well, you know that stand that I sent that had the little light on it as well?
Oh yeah, I still have it. But apparently on my phone, my thing doesn't, my volume doesn't stick around on my phone. But I still have it and I still use it to record videos.
Cool. Just that you look like you're in the dark right now.
Oh, yeah. Apparently I was getting all laggy with my computer camera. Logitech is not really a good brand for me. But maybe it's just the connection. I mean, Logitech's not bad. I would do a video if they would sponsor me. Logitech, hint, hint.
Yeah, no kidding, eh? But you find that the laptop's camera tends to work better?
If we're going
like,
live.
What are you using now? Phone?
My computer.
Okay. And it's the camera that's built into the laptop?
Yeah. Because I plugged in that camera, I'm crystal clear, but I'm also a lot laggy.
Interesting.
So as a refresher, the question was, who replaced Bo and Luke Duke for a season of the Dukes of Hazzard? The answer is Coy and Vance Duke.
Yeah,
C-O-Y and
Coy and Vance. Coy. You named your boy Coy, you idiot. Who does that?
I mean, Koi's an uncommon name. I heard of koi fish, but not a person named Koi. And that's what's C-O-I or something like that, or C-O-A-I, or I don't know. Things are spelled weird everywhere.
Coy, you might as well name the kid Meek.
I don't get it, but
well, look up Coy in the dictionary and look up Meek. You'll
Koi spelled C-O-Y or Koi is in koi fish?
C-O-Y, Coy. Just like it's spelled.
Oh, we got another music question, similar to the last music question. Well, almost. What band backed up MTV VJ Jesse Camp on his 1999 debut album? Hey, Jesse Camp is back.
U2.
What band backed? Huh?
Was U2.
Oh.
Yeah, he went on tour with them.
What band backed up MTV VJ Jesse Camp on his 1999 debut album?
David Letterman's house band. Paul Schaefer and the boys.
What band backed up MTV VJ Jesse Camp on his 1999 debut album? Hey, Cindy Redenius, how are you? Welcome in.
Ah, Cindy.
Well, it's not you too. The answer is the 8th Street Kids with a Z.
Yeah, because we all know them.
I mean, yeah, got their poster everywhere.
The 8th Street Kids.
Yeah, I just heard about Stray Kids a little while ago on a Instagram person I watch, and I'm like, that's a good song. And it's like, who sings it? And after a while looking it up, apparently Stray Kids sings it. I'm like, this is actually a pretty good song. I didn't really listen to much K-pop growing up though, but yeah, maybe I'll learn some of their dances and maybe I'll make a post. I don't know. Where are we at here? Sports and games. Oh, I'm 2 words into the question, and I think we know who's going to answer this one, right? Not me, that's for sure. What Steelers captain lost the overtime coin toss during a 1998 game because the referee misheard him? What Steelers captain lost the overtime coin toss during a 1998 game because the referee misheard him? I know someone in the chat likes the Steelers, but do they know the answer to the question?
My beautiful kitty and my lovely puppy dogs. You know what? I had to reset my OBS, so I don't have any of my pictures available. Sorry.
I can't figure out OBS, and I'm sure if I could figure it out, I'm sure my StreamYards wouldn't like it because, I mean, my computer wouldn't like it because of my connection.
No, you need more computer. Definitely.
Yep.
Going around says Jerome Binnis is the answer.
Yep. Jerome Bettis or whatever.
Bettis. Close enough?
Yep,
I think
we'll take it.
anybody called Jerome would be a good answer enough. Just knowing they don't let him call you Jerry, because most Jeromes end up being Jerry.
Interesting.
Yeah, because Jerome is, formal. Jerome. Hey, Jerome.
Next category is Buzz. What was the name given to Andy Warhol's studio? What was the name given to Andy Warhol's studio?
The Pain Factory.
The Pain Factory.
Yeah, it's probably not right.
The answer is The Factory.
I knew it was something like that.
Yeah, you were real close. The Factory, the Pain Factory. Next category is fad. What writer is listed as Raoul Duke on Rolling Stone's masthead? What writer is listed as Raoul Duke on Rolling Stone's masthead? What?
couldn't possibly tell you.
I have no idea either. And the answer is Hunter S. Thompson.
It would have to be somebody who is far out. Hunter S. Thompson's pretty far out.
No idea who that is.
Zilla Zilla? Zilla Zilla.
Wait, what did he say? What happened?
It says, Cindy says hello, Zilla Zilla.
Oh, okay.
Zilla Zilla. Zilla Zilla.
I'm gonna pour a cup of milk while I still have some next to me, and we'll get the next question going. Milk, never a bad choice. Unless it's in the sun for 3 hours and you drink it, then it's a terrible choice.
Milk is never a bad choice?
Unless it's in the sun for 3 hours and then you go and drink it, then it's like Colonel Cottage cheese milk or something, and it's yuck.
Milk was a bad choice.
Yeah, I don't have that lurk. I gotta figure out how to make lurks and then put them up here, but I don't know how to like screen record on the computer or anything, and or even how to make lurks. If I make a lurk, I'll probably end up using my phone, watch something I constantly watch out of my movie collection, and maybe record it, and then send it to me in an email, and then put it into my StreamYard, and hopefully it doesn't get all blurry.
To answer our question from earlier, we were looking into Ed Harris. Ed Harris.
There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking of
Sydney needs true or false.
we need true or false. All right, we got a request for true or false questions. Let's go. True or false? I've already asked that question earlier. Hold on. We went through that card earlier. Narcolepsy is a sleep-related disorder.
What do you think, Cindy? True or false? You wanted a true or false? There it is. Narcolepsy is a sleep-related disorder. True or false? Cindy says true. I go with Cindy.
And I go both of you. It is true.
It's truth.
Margaret Thatcher was born in a flat above her father's grocery store. Margaret Thatcher was born in a flat above her father's grocery store. Margaret Thatcher sounds familiar. Don't know anything else about her.
Well, I'm going to say yes, because Margaret Thatcher was for the longest time the ruler of, not the queen, obviously, but she was like the elected ruler, the prime minister of Britain. And yeah, I could see that happening. I'll go with that.
Maybe that's why she sounds familiar.
Okay, Cindy says false and I say true. This is where we split company, maybe. What's the answer?
True.
All right, Cindy, dunking on you.
Yeah, you got 2 out of 3. Polypropylene, polyethylene, and polytexture are all forms of plastics. Polypropylene, polyethylene, and polytexture are all forms of plastics. Holy poly.
What do you think,
I
girl?
probably said about.
Gonna give you first choice of yes and no.
I probably gave like 80% of the word wrong, or maybe you're right. I don't know. It all depends how you want to read the word. She says true. I think
I'm gonna take false this time. I'm not gonna agree with Cindy. And it's because of the last one.
it is false. It is polytexture is a fake word.
All right, there we go. Like I said, last one is not cool. The other two, yes, they were plastics, but the third one was a nothing.
And Darren gets a clean sweep.
Woohoo! I'm smart.
Oh, I wish I had Ice Smart in that 5th grade. That'd be a fun game to play. And I miss my Jeopardy game. I used to have Jeopardy questions. I have Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That's a fun game to play. Maybe one day we'll have Cindy a panel too, and you on the panel, and then we can all just play head to head, or Reacher's Lifeline, or something like that, or be a team.
So in a little bit, you'll have a choice. Either I'll have to cut out for a couple of minutes, or you can hear me sing a song. One of the two.
I would prefer.
No,
Yeah,
I'll cut out. I'll cut out, and I'll be back when my turn comes. We hate plastic. Yeah, we used to have plastic straws in paper wrappers, and now we have paper straws and plastic wrappers. We're doing so well.
Yeah, the old days are gone. No more paper or plastic bag questions. It's like, do you want plastic or no bag?
They're getting rid of those plastic bags too, and a lot of us use those around the house, like for garbage bags and whatnot. They're pretty handy.
I mean, they still have reusable bags, but you have to pay for those.
Oh well. Yeah, we have quite a few of those now that I must say around the house there's no lack of the reusable plastic cloth. What do you want to call it? Like if it's like cloth, but it feels like it's made from plastic still. You know what I'm talking about?
What kind of fabric? Polyfabric or microfabric? I don't know.
No, not microfiber. Microfiber is good for wiping your glasses because it's not going to scratch you. But those bags are made out of rough stuff. It's like burlap made of strips of plastic. So I don't know what it is. Recycled pop bottles? I'm not sure. But yeah, we reuse those. They're pretty strong. I'll give them that. They're strong. They're strong.
And I know one store where it's like they have no bags. You just bring a box, or you buy a paper bag or something like that. But yeah, things are getting weird with stores. Plastic, no bag, cardboard box. Just carry it out.
Go to Costco and buy the pallet. I need a whole pallet of toilet paper. Yeah. Oh, puppy's getting in trouble.
Oh, poor puppy.
Well, puppy's a pain in the ass sometimes. Needs to get in trouble. I can hear Mama giving him hell, though. He must have done something. Something.
Let me change this real quick since we're changing the game.
We live in a plastic world.
And get back to the chat. Come on. There we go.
Woohoo.
The next one is 3 Australians have died from the poisonous spur of the platypus. 3 Australians have died from the poisonous spur of the platypus. Wait a minute. Are platypi, whatever, really poisonous?
I never heard of them being poisonous. I'm gonna say Cindy gets to choose first. That's what I'm gonna say. But I've never heard of any poisonous platypuses.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, they're like a duck with like a beaver's body.
What do you think, Cindy? Poison platypus or not poison platypus?
She says false.
I'm going to go with her. I think she's right.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Poison platypus my ass.
And the answer is false. It can only kill small animals, not humans.
Oh, well, it still has an effect on animals. So they're still kind of poisony. All right. Well, I trust you. You know what? People can trust you with the card. I don't think you got to hold up the card. They don't trust you. Go to another channel like he's a liar. Don't hang out here if you think he's lying to you. Smarten up.
John Pierce, hello.
Pierce, yes. Platypus are a real mystery of nature. Yes, they are poisonous. So if it's normal, but it's a mammal that lays eggs. Yeah, God was messing that day.
Yeah, Quinn around also says the male has venom. So now I learned something new today. I didn't know platypi or whatever the plural is for platypus.
Their lips are venomous poison. Don't go around kissing platypus. That's what I'm saying.
I was thinking it killed small animals, maybe a tail or something. I didn't think they're actually poisonous. I learned something new today.
Don't you go around kissing no platypus. That's
all
I'm trying to say. Oh. They're weird.
Yeah, I heard they lay eggs. I thought about watching Phineas and Ferb, so I knew they lay eggs at least, but did not know they were poisonous. Right? Next true or false question is, the European green woodpecker can eat 2,000 ants per day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they can.
Since I don't have them all typed up, I try to answer the question best I can. The European green woodpecker can eat 2,000 ants per day. That is one hungry bird. Oh, I guess it's Darren's turn. He will be back momentarily. If anybody else wants to come up and hang out for a while, I have the link pinned to the top of the chat. Oh, Darren's back.
Yeah, those little birds, they just eat bugs and poop. The more bugs, the more poop. Yes, and do take them seriously. Come on up. Why don't you?
And the answer is true on that one. They can eat 2,000 ants per day. Wish they would give more of a thing down here for the true one. Instead of being false all the time and giving the explanation. Why not give us an explanation why it's true? No problem, Tyler. Welcome back.
Hey, Tyler.
I appreciate it. We switched games again. We're now playing true or false. And the next question is, the waterproof material Gore-Tex is a derivative of Teflon. The waterproof material Gore-Tex is a derivative of Teflon.
You know what? I'm going to say it ain't. Could be wrong, but I just don't feel like it is.
Darren says false. Anyone else? Anyone new here? It's all about having fun. If you're right, you're right. You're wrong, you're wrong. Doesn't really matter. Spelling doesn't count. As long as you're here and you're having fun, that's all that really matters. And the answer? Oh, and Cindy says it's true.
Question mark, question mark. Question
mark.
Yeah,
true?
Well, I had false, so she took true. What do we got?
Well, one of you is right. The answer is fact. True.
There you go, Cindy. You got one. I'm dumb.
You're not.
Well, what does it say there? What does it say there?
Something it only says true.
No, but there's a little thing. Waterproof material. Gore-Tex is a derivative of Teflon. Okay.
Yeah, that was the question I asked. Unlike down here where it's like, yeah, it says the thing when it's false.
All right.
But yeah, who knew? The waterproof material Gore-Tex is a derivative of Teflon. I don't know what either or is.
You don't know what Gore-Tex or Teflon is?
Can I have something to do with waterproof?
Pardon?
Apparently it's something to do with waterproof material.
Well, Teflon is the extra slidey things that let It's a material that gets put onto fry pans and other things to make the non-stick surface on your frying pan so your eggs don't stick. That's a use of Teflon. It's also used in motors and oil and stuff like that. And sorry, what was the other thing? Teflon and
I appreciate it, John Pierce.
I just had a brain
Uh,
fart.
yeah,
Gore-Tex.
Gore-Tex and Teflon.
Gore-Tex is a fabric used for tents and other waterproof outerwear. It's got
Interesting.
like the holes in the fabric will let air through. It breathes, but the holes in the fabrics are so small that water does not go through the holes. So it is waterproof, but it breathes. And that's Gore-Tex's claim to fame. A waterproof fabric that you don't get all sweaty underneath because it does breathe. And it's a little bit more expensive. You'll find it like in your, if you have good winter gloves, you'll see a little tag on the side that'll say Gore-Tex. Tell you that the inside liners are Gore-Tex, meaning that even if the glove gets really wet on the outside, it shouldn't get all the way through to your hands if there's an inner Gore-Tex glove. So anyways, yeah, Gore-Tex, waterproof fabric.
Never did notice it.
Very popular.
I'll have to look at my one glove I found a little bit ago. When I was looking for something else, I found a glove. I'm like, hey, there's one of my gloves. Now, where's the other one at? So later,
Yeah.
I'll have to get my glove and check that out.
Teflon as a molecule is dubious as far as the health of human beings is concerned. A lot of controversy around whether Teflon and, you know, like other plastics is a good thing. Probably not. No.
Oh.
Yeah. You can look that up for yourself. Teflon, is it yummy? Probably not.
That's the next challenge. Forget the Tide Pods. We're leveling up the Teflon.
It's all right on your fry pan unless your fry pan's gotten scraped by metal implements, and then probably not quite so good anymore. Kind of like that.
Extra flavor.
What's our next question?
The next one is... Hold on one second. Oh, what on earth is contaminated by Teflon by products? Oh. Next question is, one member of the singing group, the Andrews Sisters, was actually a cousin. One member of the singing group, the Andrews Sisters, was actually a cousin. I don't know who the Andrews Sisters are.
Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chattanooga Choo-Choo? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. They did that kind of music.
Oh, interesting.
Like inspiring stuff around the war, you know, rallying the boys and things like that. They were really good. They were very harmonic. John, come on. It was in the name of profit. You have to understand these things. People, you know, individuals,
3M.
not important.
Is 3M also called 3MM now or something like that? If I'm on the same category? And no, I don't mean the film 3mm. I mean 3mm, like the tape or something like that. So
I'm
looking
fine
at
until
project that
the
you do
blood
down
starts
here.
dripping out my nose, and I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Then I'm gonna die.
Don't do that.
Gonna die. Then I'm gonna die. Bong bong. Might be my turn next. We'll see. I'm gonna sing a song on a place called no, can I do that? No, I won't do that. Never mind.
Go ahead.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Deb's Wood Burning is a karaoke channel, so I'm up on it now. Doof, doof.
So if you guys want to go and see Dimebag sing and come back, that's fine. Otherwise, we'll just keep rolling here. So, John Pierce, what kind of project are you doing, if I could ask? Or are you doing a video on it? Is it a surprise? What you up to? Meanwhile, the question once again was, one member of the singing group, the Andrews Sister, was actually a cousin. That is false. Laverne, Maxine, and Patty were all sisters. They were all sisters. Pung, Kong, and chow are terms associated with the game of mahjong? Peng, kong, and chow are terms associated with the game of mahjong. Mahjong, mahjong, however you want to say it. You say it your way, I say it my way. I try and say it the right way, though. Mahjong. Once again, Peng, Kong, and Chow are terms associated with the game of Mahjong. Ping pong was fun. Pong was a fun game on the Atari. I miss playing Pong. I miss playing Atari. I also miss my Sega. That was real fun. I had a lot of systems in the past. I miss them all. Now they're super expensive. Even the Nintendo 64 is expensive. And the answer to that question is true. Peng, Kong, and Chow are terms associated with the game of Mahjong. That's a fun game to play. I should play Mahjong. Allen keys, blow lamps, and drain snakes are all tools of the plumbing trade. Allen keys, blow lamps, and drain snakes are all tools of the plumbing trade. What's an Allen key? I never heard of an Allen key. Cindy says true. Anyone else? And the answer is true. It's a fact. Yeah, sorry to keep moving around. I'm kind of sitting on the floor because I couldn't get my computer to reach in a comfortable spot or have a nice background behind me, like sort of right now. It's kind of nice, but not the best. But it's better than the other way I was positioning the computer. So I'm moving around. I'm just moving around to keep my legs flowing with blood going through them so I don't stand up and like get in pain. All right, next question is, a black and white milkshake is made with vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup. A black and white milkshake is made with vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup. Oh, interesting, Cindy. I didn't know that. Now I want a milkshake. No, they don't make milkshakes. I was thinking of another place to walk to, but they don't open for like another 4.5 hours, and they don't make milkshakes. Oh well. But the answer to a black and white milkshake is made with vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup. The answer is true. Antarctica has the lowest average elevation of any of the continents. Oh, sorry to hear that, John Pierce. Wow. Wait a minute. I want some cake. What kind of cake? Once again, the question is Antarctica has the lowest average elevation of any of the continents. Oh, you're going to the store? Alrighty. Antarctica has the lowest average elevation of any of the continents. That would be false. It is the highest. You got it, Cindy. The movie Titanic has won more Academy Awards than any other. The movie Titanic has won more Academy Awards than any other.
The movie Titanic has won more Academy Awards than
Sure,
any other finger. Any other finger.
Welcome back. You are echoey.
Something like that.
And I see someone playing a guitar.
I would have to think that'd be false, wouldn't it be? I think so.
It's interesting.
We say false.
You and Cindy say false. And I think
It's not
everyone
me.
else is just lurking, but that's okay. I don't mind lurkers. I like when people come over and they hang out. And the answer is false. It is tied with Ben-Hur at 11 awards. It is tied with Ben-Hur and at 11 awards. I heard of Ben-Hur. Never seen it though.
Are you muted right now?
No. Can you hear me? I mean, you know my voice now. I can hear you fine. You can't hear me? Can anyone in the chat still hear me? Did my audio mess up? I mean, I just heard a question. Chat, can you still hear me? Oh, thumbs up. Thank you, John Pierce. Yeah, I guess Darren can't hear me, but it's good to know you can hear both of us.
I can hear you.
Okay, now we're all good
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, all good.
Welcome back.
The problem with having too many switches is trying to remember what they all do.
I can only imagine.
It can get confusing, but then you just think your way through it. It only takes a moment.
Or put a really small piece of paper on it and label it "Do not touch." And then have another one where it's like, press the other key with this key. No, that'd be confusing though.
No, you see, I used to work at a place that had like a soundboard, and that soundboard, you know how complicated they can look. And there were some people that once it was set up a certain way, it was like, oh, don't touch it. Once it's set up, we don't want you to mess with it. And I'm exactly the opposite. What's up? Give them to me. It doesn't matter what you do to it. I can always set it the way I want it because I know what I'm doing. You could push and shove every single button, and in the end, I'll know exactly how I want to set it.
He has the brightest red eyes I've ever seen on a little Chihuahua puppy. He's so cute.
The devil dog.
I love the red eyes.
The devil dog. He's a devil dog. Watch out for the devil dog. Devil dog. No.
Yeah, like the stuffings out of you. It's like, you know what? I'm going to give you so much love. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Oh, he's kissy enough right now, but that's
So
for now.
adorable. Now, is he going to always have those red eyes or only as a puppy?
That's just because of the way the light is coming in. He doesn't have red eyes when you look at him normal. It's just the way the camera and the light and the... Probably just by turning out one light, I could make the devil eyes go away.
But maybe he had like a thing where his... Oh, yeah, they're gone. Either way, still adorable.
When you got a camera that's right here, and the light that's very close to where the camera is, that's going to go out, shine on the thing, and come back, you got a chance of the red eye. If the camera's here, but the light is way over here, you're not going to have red eyes because the light isn't going to go in the eyes and get reflected back out. So now that I've turned off the light, that rings my camera. Remember, my camera has that ring around it? Well, now that light comes too directly from the camera. You won't get his eyes to do that now because it's only that light that was the offensive light for the reflection. So
It's interesting seeing someone's picture with a camera or a Polaroid camera. Depending on the light, you get those red eyes. It's like, I always like seeing my picture with red eyes. I'm like, yep, I have those demon eyes.
when you have a camera whose flash is right above the actual lens, or one that's over to the side, like those old cameras used to have the cube that was over to the side is better. And the more over to the side, the less chance of devil eye.
I like getting those kind of pictures. I'm just like, cool, I have red eyes in this picture. Alrighty. Singer Boy George's previous stage name was Lieutenant Lush. Singer Boy George's previous stage name was Lieutenant Lush. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if this is true or not. I mean, if it is true, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, he's such an adorable puppy.
He's a good puppy. He's an old doggy, actually.
The dog could be the size of a house, I'll still call it a puppy.
Oh, especially when he weighs 6 pounds.
Around 600 pounds, 666 pounds. Still a puppy.
I don't know. They seem a lot more like puppies when they're still just 6 pounds.
Right?
When their whole head is smaller than the palm of your hand. But I remember when this guy was born, and he was the size of a quarter of a gerbil. I remember that day, Juan, when you came out of my girl. His mama is this dog. That's his mama. That's Charo. That's my dog. And then she gave me him. She's been gone for a while now. And he Well, he probably only doesn't have a lot more time with us. A few
That's
more
sad.
years, I sure hope. But he has seizures sometimes.
Aw, poor puppy.
Yeah, so we do. We all
Oh,
get
that's
old.
nice, Cindy. Okay, I gotta stop clicking on messages because my computer keeps opening up the other tab like I'm right-clicking something, and I'm not right-clicking anything. So singer Boy George's previous stage name was Lieutenant Lush. That is false.
Yeah.
His stage name, what?
What was it?
Oh, I didn't go to the answer. Do you have a guess?
No.
His stage name has always been the same.
Ah.
So apparently, Boy George has always been Boy George.
Boy George.
Yeah. Victoria, Virginia, and Borgenfoss has all famous waterfalls of the world. Victoria, Virginia, and Borgenfoss are all famous waterfalls of the world. I never heard of Borgenfoss. Even if I'm saying that name right, I never heard of it. And Victoria, I'm not sure what Victoria is. Virginia, I'm so sick of hearing about Virginia. Sorry if you're from Virginia, but I've heard that name so many times with my aunt growing up and everything. I'm so tired of hearing about Virginia.
I feel like Victoria Falls is something I've heard of. So maybe you've heard of a lot of Virginia. I've heard of Victoria. It's just this Vorgenfoss. It's a question.
Right?
So time to Google.
No Googling. No googly. But yeah, that's all my aunt would talk about. I feel like I've actually been there because literally almost 2-3 times a day or a week I would hear her talk about it with my second cousin and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't want to hear about Virginia. If she doesn't want to say about Virginia again, don't tell me anything because I've pretty much heard it all from your stories.
That's funny. I put in Vorgenfoss and it said, "Did you mean Virginia?" Are you listening to me, Google? Seriously.
It's like, unless I win a trip to Virginia, I have no plans on going there.
What are the famous waterfalls of the world?
It's true. Or unless I have to drive through there to get to another state I want to go to, that's pretty much the only time I'll be just like going through. Unless there's a food challenge, maybe I'll stop and do a video for a food challenge. I would love to be a travel channel and go different places. But I would really need a much bigger following and a whole lot of support. I would love to do a travel channel. Next one is Tom Cruise won an Academy Award for his performance in Born on the 4th of July. Tom Cruise won an Academy Award for his performance in Born on the 4th of July.
I believe he did. The fact that I even know what that movie is, I'm going to suggest that there's a possibility that he may have won some. I don't know. That was a good movie, though.
Never seen it.
Born on the 4th of July? That's a very patriotic movie, I understand.
Maybe that's why I never heard of it or seen it or watched it.
I think it's about a vet that comes back in a wheelchair and kind of his story and stuff like that.
When you said it like that, you reminded me of Forrest Gump.
It is kind of a Forrest Gump story, but it's rougher, I would say. Much rougher.
And I think Cindy answered that. I have to put a line in the chat for new questions because I'm confused if she answered true or not. But I think she said it's true. I'm not sure. I'm going to put a line into the chat for new questions.
Well, her last one is true, and it was at 10:14, which is a minute ago. So, yes, her current true is for the current question.
Alrighty. because this answer is actually false. He was nominated but did not win.
Didn't win. See, now you got to know who won.
Right?
Who beat him? Who beat him? Well, now, what year was it?
Doesn't say. Doesn't
Who
say.
won the Academy Award against? Sorry.
Tom Cruise.
Who won the Academy Award against Born on the 4th of July?
I gotta charge my phone. Which one of these things can I unplug? Wait. Where did my cable go? Did it fall out? It fell out.
Best Picture was a nominee in 1990.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that was Best Writing, Best Cinematography, Best Director. It won Best Director. Okay, so the question is, who won Best Picture in 1990? Okay. Who won the Academy Award for Best Picture in 1990? Driving Miss Daisy. So
I heard of that movie.
He lost to Driving Miss Daisy.
I heard of that one at least. All right, found my charging cable. I don't know why the cable fell out or when it fell out, but I just realized I was at 44%. But that's okay. I'm on my computer anyway, and I have a full charged laptop with 6 amazing people in the chat, plus you on the panel. Thank you all so much for being here. The next true or false question is the fortified wine Madeira remains drinkable longer than any other wine. The fortified wine Madeira remains drinkable longer than any other wine. Ooh, interesting.
I feel like I heard something about that.
I don't even know what kind of flavor this kind even has. But if it really is drinkable longer, maybe there's something to stuck up on for an idea for people who want to partake in an adult drink like this. Good movie. What movie was that one again? You seen Born on the 4th of July, Cindy? Or you mean Driving Miss Daisy or Forrest Gump? Because we talked about 3 movies that last question. I'm surprised I remember all 3 we talked about a minute ago. Hey, I achieved something. Alrighty, so what is your guess? I forgot what you said, Darren. Or you didn't guess yet?
No, I didn't. What's the question? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, you're fine. The fortified wine Madeira remains drinkable longer than any other wine.
I think so.
Oh, Driving Miss Daisy. Okay, Cindy. And you would be right. That is true. I wonder why it remains drinkable longer than any other, because there's a lot of good ones out there, but what makes this one so special?
I would say because it's a fortified wine, that means it's higher in alcohol. And something that's higher in alcohol just may preserve longer.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, you can't really freeze it, so, I mean, put it in the fridge, that would work. Anyway, next true or false question is, the San Andreas Fault is more than 1,000 miles long. The San Andreas Fault is more than 1,000 miles long. I gotta find something to cover this card as I go because this is getting pretty hard to do. There's times where I see my finger move and I'm like, oh no, I gave the answer away. Cindy says true. I think Darren's rocking out with the other channel hearing someone sing. Hold on, a little bit of a chest, well, yeah, ribcage pain. Ow. Wonder where that came from. Anyway, the answer is false. It is about 800 miles long.
I feel it.
You what?
I feel it.
Feel it?
Yeah, I feel it. Every now and then. I feel it.
That's good. When he was 15, Bill Gates constructed a device to measure traffic patterns in Seattle. When he was 15, Bill Gates constructed a device to measure traffic patterns in Seattle.
I don't think so.
I mean, that's a pretty young age. And what device is it? When he was 15, Bill Gates constructed a device to measure traffic patterns in Seattle. Then again, how old is he now? Oy. So Darren thinks no, Cindy thinks false. And the answer is fact. Wow. No wonder Bill Gates is what a multi-billionaire or something. He made something when he was 15 years old and made some other products, and wow.
I grabbed my kitten. She doesn't like it when I do that.
She's like, I'm walking here.
No, she's... I think she's taking it out on the dog.
So I got jealous, and the cat's like, I don't care. I didn't want to be lifted. He just picked me up.
I don't know what I'm going to sing for my next song.
How many songs do they allow you on there?
Oh, it depends on how many people want to sing. You just get your turn every rotation usually, and of course they can only have a maximum of 10 people in their StreamYard, right?
Yeah.
Nobody bought the pro version for 12, so 10 is the most anybody's got. So you just take your turn. Steve-O's up right now, and after Steve-O goes down, then it'll be my turn.
Yeah, I barely get 6 people most of the time, and I have the thing where I could have 10 people. I thought I'd have more fun and more game nights and more people on the panel, but At least now I know not many people like to come up on panels lately, so I probably won't renew it for next year.
Well, this is where I saw you were by yourself, and I thought, there's no way I'm going to leave you by yourself, for Pete's sake.
Hey,
Everybody knows
hey,
I'm a panel whore anyway.
I appreciate it. Next one is Wild Celery was awarded to winners in the ancient Numan Games. Wild Celery, Wild Celery was awarded to winners in the ancient Numan Games. I'm surprised YouTube doesn't like take that stream off after a few songs. It's like, you have too many copyrights. We're taking you down.
See, I want to believe it, but I just don't think celery would be much of a prize.
Not just any celery, wild celery. Like, what's wild celery compared to regular celery? Here too.
Are you drying the dog? Cindy, then make sure you have my channel's bell rung, because you're missing out.
Oh, you mean that channel is back again? The Omnivox channel, right?
Well, actually, when I go live, it's probably Dimebag channel these days, and it doesn't stay up after, and I just sort of sneak it up. So just, anyways, get the bell rung. That's what I'm saying. You always need your bell to be rung. Very important.
Especially if you really like the channel hanging out and you don't want to miss any of the fun content. Hitting that bell, hit all notifications. Always a plus.
Always.
And it's no extra cost.
I barely charge a thing.
I don't charge a thing, just your attention and you having fun. That's all I charge in this stream.
Like he says, barely a thing. Something
Exactly.
small. Something that's not going to, be too hard for you. Ooh, I got a message.
You like me, just give me that thumbs up. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button. And if you don't mind hitting the bell, I appreciate that too. So you can have more fun on more streams I pop up on and learn more stuff. Just like this question here. Wild Celery was awarded to winners in the ancient Numan Games. That is a fact. Can you put it in chat, please? Oh, you don't have Danbag's channel? All right, let me see if I could scroll up and...
Dimebag coins.
Wait, Cindy, you're a mod. When you talk to the chat, you just on his name and you can go to their channel.
Dimebag coins. I could chat, maybe.
I'm already copying the link. I'm already here.
Dimebag coins. Dimebag.
There we go.
Dimebag.
There you go, Cindy. That is Dimebag's channel. Oh, or click on Dimebag's name and go to channel. Since you're a mod, you can click on anyone's name, go to their channel, and check anyone out.
Check me out.
That's one fun thing, mod. You could go to people's names, go to their channel, check them out. A lot faster than trying to type them in and spend like eternity trying to find names. Because I've been there trying to find people's names. I'm just like, I can't find this channel. Who are they? Or I find a channel, but the logo is different, and I'm just like, that's not them.
Yeah, the logos make a big difference. They help. I gotta say, my logo was designed by this guy. I guess in the end, you know how it goes. Somebody doesn't do a right deal with somebody else and falls out of favor, and in the end, this guy fell out of favor with the community, I guess. But good artist. I'm happy he did me some. He did good by me and helped me just put together that whole logo look for me, which, you know, I wouldn't have anything otherwise. I'm no artist, so, you know, I'm thankful.
My favorite's the whack-a-bot, where there's always someone in the chat being like a bot. It's like, yeah, you gotta go hide or ban, or that's always the fun part. I enjoy doing that. It's like, oh, you want to say that in chat? You can't say that. You're timed out. Or you're just spamming the chat. You're just being a bot. Yeah, you're timed out or banned or whatever.
There's my logo behind me now.
Oh, sweet. Cindy subscribed. Be sure you do watch a video for at least 20 seconds and leave a comment to help that sub stick.
Oh, it's my turn to sing again.
Oh, alrighty. Meanwhile, the next question for everyone still here. The question is, singer Stevie Wonder became blind at 10 years old following a car accident. Singer Stevie Wonder became blind at 10 years old following a car accident. Is this true or false? Singer Stevie Wonder became blind at 10 years old following a car accident. And that answer is actually false. Stevie Wonder became blind as an infant. So, wow, pretty much his whole life he was just blind. That's interesting. Allowable stress increase is a term used in building, not psychiatry. Psychiatry? That works. Allowable stress increase is a term used in building, not psychiatry. Or, yeah, psychiatry, something like that. I'm thinking that there's a bunch of lurkers, Cindy. That's okay. I don't mind lurkers. I like people who are here. And if they fell asleep, well, then that's okay too. I could use the watch time. Even if I'm in another tab on mute, that's fine with me too. As long as they have my stream playing, I'm happy. Oh, we lost 2 people. I wish they would have said at least goodbye. That's where I get kind of sad, when they don't say goodbye. And that answer is actually true. And we still got at least 4 people in here, but it seems like it's just you playing and Dimebag playing. But hey, we still have at least 2 people playing. That's a good question, Cindy. Maybe it might, but to shock someone while they're sleeping might be a little bit dangerous. Oh, I thought I finished my drink. So do you want to keep playing true or false, or do you want to go back to Trivia Pursuit? Since you seem to be the main one playing, we'll leave it up to you. Ooh, we're down to 3 people. That's sad. But still happy that you guys are still here. Thank you very much. Keep playing true and false? Alrighty. Next card, next question. A gyroscope is used to measure the flexibility of gymnasts. And I'm pretty sure I already said that wrong. A gyroscope is used to measure the flexibility of a gymnast.
I'd like to take those measurements.
You are echoey again.
Oh, heck yeah.
So you think a gyroscope is used to measure the flexibility of a gymnast?
Probably not, but I'd like to give it a try.
I don't even know what a gyroscope is. But it measures flexibility or something, I'm guessing, because that's what's in the question, but who knows?
Nope. Doesn't measure
You probably
flexibility.
not. You and Cindy both say no so far. And I think you two are the main ones that are playing, but that's okay. And that would be false. Gyroscopes are used in compasses.
You know what?
And a compass. They're used in compasses.
Gyroscopes are used on bicycles.
I guess they're used on those too, but they chose compasses for some reason. Interesting.
Do you know what part of a bicycle would be the gyroscope?
I haven't had a bike in years. Let's see here. What would be a gyroscope? And then again, what kind of bike? Because I've seen a lot of different kind of styles of bikes with different kind of things on them.
Every single bicycle has 2 gyroscopes.
Wait, every bike has 2 of them?
Every single one.
Oh.
And they're big so as you can't miss them.
I'm guessing that's something to know. When I hear scope, I don't think of what the answer is, but what 2 things do they have?
Wheels.
Really?
Really. When the wheels spin, they act like 2 gyroscopes.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I was thinking like the brake and the other one. Or the little gear where it changes the, I guess you call it a shift or something like that, where you shift the gears. A shifter. We'll call it a shifter, why not? But yeah, interesting. I didn't know they were wheels. The tomb of Tutankhamun is located
in the showing gyroscopic effect. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. The tomb of Tutankhamun is
Why
located.
get a Google Career Certificate?
I went online. I also looked at multiple programs. I saw that the Google.
I had to put you on mute for the ads and stuff. So when you're done with the You can unmute yourself. Or if you can't let me know, give me a thumbs up and I'll unmute you. Yeah, that was a lot of ads. Alrighty. So anyway, the tomb of Tutankhamun is located in the Valley of the Kings. I think he can unmute himself. If not, I'm not sure how that works. I never had to mute someone before. Okay, I wasn't sure for a second. Oh wait, you're still. It shows the mic is muted on my side. That's weird.
I just unmuted for a second. I'm waiting to. I'm finding something.
Oh, okay. That was interesting. But yeah, the tomb of Tutankhamun is located in the Valley of the Kings. Is that true or false? Tutankhamun. I love Egyptian questions.
Keep them coming, Tutankhamun. I think that's right.
Where's the Valley of the Kings, though? Wonder what that's by. You and Cindy both say that's true, and that would be correct. It is a fact. Before becoming president of the United States, Ronald Reagan was president of the Screen Actors Guild. Oh, that's interesting if that's true or false. Before becoming president of the United States, Ronald Reagan was president of the Screen Actors Guild.
That's true.
I'm going to have to look them up.
That's absolutely true.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh, that's a gyroscope.
Okay, so this is a bicycle wheel suspended by a rope. And all he's doing right now is getting the wheel spinning. So once he's got the wheel spinning, bicycle wheels act like gyroscopes. They help bicycles stay up. Now, see how it stays up on its own? That's called the gyroscopic effect. And when you're driving down the road, you've got two wheels doing exactly this, keeping your bicycle up. You don't have to balance your bicycle. All you got to do is move forward and roll those wheels. The bicycle will stay up due to gyroscopic effect, which is what you're seeing. Cool, eh?
Interesting. Yeah.
You can only fall in one direction at a time. And when you're rolling forward, it's really exactly the same as falling forward. You're just falling forward on a round thing. So long as you're falling forward, you can't fall sideways.
Are we keeping you up, Cindy? Or do you want us to keep you up?
I'm going to interpret that completely differently. I shouldn't, but I'm going
to. So yeah, the answer is true. Before becoming president of the United States, Ronald Reagan was president of the Screen Actors Guild. That was true.
But you're an acting guy. I thought you would know that.
Ronald Reagan has like 30 years on me.
True.
But I'm going to have to look up the Screen Actors Guild, see if they're still around, and maybe do something with them, maybe.
The Screen Actors Guild is SAG. You've heard of SAG.
Yeah, SAG and AFTRA. I heard of both of them.
SAG is the Screen Actors Guild. SAG, SAG.
Oh, abbreviation. That went over my head for a second.
Acronym, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, wait. I'm already looking into the SAG stuff.
There you go. Now you know who used to run the place.
Interesting. Yeah, I've been looking at things here and there and seeing some descriptions where it's like SAG only and then AFTRA only or other things. I'm just like, wait a minute, what? And then yeah, I'm still looking into more things because there's definitely things I still want to do with like all these companies like Bloomhouse because I love horror or any company really. So if there's anyone out there that knows any major companies like that, let me know. And I guess for a good warning for me, I want to talk to them and see what they got for me. That's still the dream. Once I get one of those jobs, I just want to keep those jobs and do that full time. If you guys see them from my movie collection, you guys see I have a lot of movies. I have some of them posted on my Instagram, which I think the command should still work as Instagram. If you guys want to check me out on there and see some of my stuff there. Let's see here. I think I have it set as that. And I thought you still awake because you haven't posted anything in the past hour and a half. Yeah, I think Nightbot kind of fell asleep because he has so many things he should have posted by now. Yeah, Nightbot's definitely broken because I've had commands set for like 45 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes. He's not doing anything for me. Nightbot, you're fired. Oh, and we just did this card. I wonder what would happen if we had a smart TV plus a smartphone. Oh boy. Wait, does that make a smart tablet? I don't know. That was terrible. Next one is, it is considered bad luck to mention the play Macbeth by name in a theater. It is considered bad luck to mention the play Macbeth by name in a theater. I heard of that. Something I actually heard of, but if it's true, I don't remember why. If it's false, well then I wonder what's bad luck. But apparently saying break a leg is good luck. How's that good luck? That would be bad. Breaking a leg before you go on to your audition or your main event. Then again, that'd probably be my luck where it's like, all right, I got a role, I'm in a musical, and I'm going out, and next thing you know, I break a leg. Like, wait, this is good luck. I broke my leg. I'm still going on, coach. Put me in. Like, don't send my understudy out there. That would also be something I would do if that were to happen. Like, no, I worked so hard for this role, I am going to do this. And yep, that answer is true. A ziggurat is a species of rat native to South America. A ziggurat is a species of rat native to South America. I never heard of a ziggurat. What's a ziggurat?
Maybe. Not sure.
Ziggurat. I don't even know how you even say that name, but whatever that thing is, I never heard of one of those species. Well, that is false. Apparently, it's a Babylonian pyramid. Babylonian pyramid. Pharaoh Tutankhamun was buried in a gold coffin. Wasn't every rich Egyptian buried in a gold coffin? Pharaoh Tutankhamun was buried in a gold coffin. You thought who was your son growing up, Cindy? Yep, that answer is true. Pharaoh Tutankhamun was buried in a gold coffin. Let's take a look at the current silver prices and see what's happened in the past past hour. And we'll check Yahoo Finance this time and see what they say. Silver is at 30.54. Apparently, it's up 0.28%. And gold is at 2,335 and 20 cents. Apparently, down 0.09%. What does the app say that I always use? I use Coinflation a lot. 30.39 for silver, or $2,333.95 for gold. But that was us updated at 216 yesterday. Wait, that needs updated big time. Wow, that's behind.
What is somebody selling? I don't know anybody who's selling. Everybody's keeping their silver.
I don't know. I might be on the boat where I'm getting ready to sell, but I want to go up. Or at least keep going up as I'm sending it out. I mean, either way, it's going to help with bills and stuff. Since I couldn't work pretty much all this month because of the surgery I had that most of you already know about. So next week, I'm hoping that I can go back and hopefully get back on track. Yep, Quinn Around is back. Speaking of which, since Quinn Around is here, let's see how our... Well, I don't have any anymore, but let's see what Doge and Shiba is up to. For all my investors in Doge and Shiba. Let's see here. Shiba is at 24.63 and Doge is at 16.46.
What is the lowest you've ever seen it at?
Doge? About 6 cents.
And you didn't buy
And
them.
Shiba. It's like I had them both a while ago, and then I had to sell for reasons, and then when I tried doing taxes on it, I just kept confusing everybody trying to help me. So I'm not sure if I had any this year or not, but I haven't really reinvested into Dojo Shiba lately. Each time I do, it seems to go backwards and go down on me, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm waiting until you go down this time so I don't lose more money on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to... I hate the idea of having to do the tax crap on that shit. Pardon my French. I prefer to just keep my taxes simple.
I mean, it's bad enough I have things adding on this year to do taxes, and I'm going to be confused as all heck with adding things I'm going to be adding this year. So I'm just like, you know what? I don't need all of this until maybe next year or something, or the following year. We'll see how it goes.
And we got Canadian taxes too, so that's more tax than you guys generally pay, I think. We're highly taxed.
Reality tax. Just a reality tax?
No, I said we are highly taxed in Canada.
Oh.
So that we can pay for things like universal health care and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I heard of universal healthcare. I think I hear it's a good thing, but then also hear it's a bad thing. I'm not sure what.
That depends.
Exactly.
It's got its good and its bad. If you're not too hurt or you have something that just bugs you a lot, but you're not going to die from it, you might have to wait a while before you get your thing done. You know?
Looking at PCGS earlier, I couldn't find anything on the crossing in the Delaware. I could have sworn these were like graded or something. I've been thinking of W's. I'm not sure, but I was thinking about seeing what the crossing in the Delaware quarter was worth graded, but I couldn't find anything on them. It kept coming up as regular Delaware quarter, so I'm like, you know what? I give up.
Night, David.
Maybe I was thinking of W's only or something, and then I was thinking about the Delaware quarter, the crossing of the Delaware quarters.
I think I have one W quarter, but I think I have one.
Mine's buried somewhere, and I just got my safe organized to finally close again. What the frig is that? Holy crap, the thing is huge. Damn, that's big. Alrighty. Formula One driver Ayrton Senna was just 34 years old when he died. Formula One driver Ayrton Senna was just 34 years old when he died. And I probably said that name really wrong.
That person whose name is Ayrton Senna, and he's my favorite car driver that ever lived or died, and he was 34. There's never been a better driver than that guy.
Yes, indeed. I got my first W about, I think, like 3-4 years ago, give or take. I got it on a channel through an auction from a channel, and yeah, that was a price. And then I think I actually found one in a roll in one of my other videos. Not sure if I posted it or not, or if it was a deleted thing where I didn't leave it in or something. But yeah, I think I found a W, and then I think I have a few W's actually. I forget where they all came from. I think I found one in a box. I know I bought one years ago, and the other one I can't remember where it came from. Indian head pennies. I have some in a book. Pretty much bought the book with them in it.
I have 2 Indian head pennies, and I think I have 3 maybe Indian head nickel, or an Indian, what do you call it, an Indian head nickel, a buffalo nickel.
Nice. Oh, Yahoo says 3054. Did it change in the last 30 seconds? Yeah, 3054.
Yahoo!
I wonder what I said earlier. Huh. But yep, it's at 3054. And gold is currently at, on Yahoo Finance, $2,335.20. Yep, and Coinflation still didn't update. It still says $30.39 for silver per ounce and $2,333.95 per gold per ounce. Yeah, there's still some Indian head cents I need for my book and a couple of flying eagles. And then as I'm going through my quarters, I still need, let's see here. About 43 more quarters to complete to have one of everything. Some of them being DDOs and D's over S's and S's over D's. They're going to be the hardest ones to find unless I can find them in the auction for a good deal or something. Oh, and then something called a light and heavy model for the 1934s. Yeah, some of those quarters, I don't know if I'm ever going to find them. Or at least for a good deal. I think I have a couple of grains of gold that were like in giveaways from other channels. So I was like, sweet, gotten grains. And then I got some good auction items from Coin and Around. But yeah, the answer to Formula One driver, how'd you say his name? Ayrton
Senna.
Ayrton Senna was just 34 years old when he died. That answer is true. I never heard of the guy. Then again, if he's a racer, I never really watched racing because literally within like 30 minutes, I fall asleep. I'm surprised when my aunt took me to see the race live, I didn't fall asleep in my chair. Bonnie is the name of the offspring of the cloned sheep, Dolly. Bonnie is the name of the offspring of the cloned sheep, Dolly. You know what? Why don't I just do this?
No idea.
Yeah, I could do this. Put the questions upside down. There we go. Yeah, those questions will be later on. The ones I have underneath this that are upside down, that's from the Trivia Pursuit game. I just put the answers facing me. In case someone wants to read the questions or whatever.
Even if I ever heard it on the news, I wouldn't remember.
Like, I heard of Dolly, but I didn't know they actually made a clone of the clone.
Well, that's the whole idea of cloning, isn't it?
Just get cloning the clone of a clone for a clone by the clone. Not clone. Oh, yeah.
Cindy says that's ridiculous.
Well, the answer is actually true.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They shouldn't be doing that to poor sheepess.
I didn't know they made a clone of the clone. Foot rot disease in sheep can be found in the horns as well as the feet. Foot rot disease in sheep can be found in the horns as well as the feet.
I think so.
Looks like Cindy says false. And Jessica goes, Giant back there and likes my name, Redenius.
I think Miss Redenius is probably meticulous.
And she says false. And you said, I think so, I believe. And the answer to foot rot disease in sheep can be found in the horns as well as the feet. That is false. Only the feet get foot rot.
Otherwise, they call it horn rot.
But
See, I don't know my sheep.
I need to get a drum set. Then again, I wonder if they would copyright me doing that. Boom, boom. I mean, it's not really a song, but who knows? Nowadays, anything can be copyrighted. Wow, it actually went longer than I thought I was going to go. 3 hours, and I'm sure a couple of you have been here this whole entire time. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Pablo Picasso was a cubist. Or cubist. Pablo Picasso was a cubist?
Cubist.
That was right. Okay, cubist.
I don't think so. Well, I don't know a lot of his stuff, but
Quinning around. That's okay. My stream has a copyright. Copyright free, that is.
no, I don't think he's a cubist. That's a certain style of painting.
No, Google, that's cheating. It's like, I'll have to make the stream 20 to 25 seconds then. Cut some time from typing these questions.
Who are the great cubists?
But Pablo Picasso was a cubist. That answer is true.
No. Who are the great cubists?
Persons frequently mentioned on the web
No,
include
not Cubans.
Fidel Castro, Jose
I'll take
Marti,
what are-
Alberto Corda, and others.
Quarterback.
Google doesn't know.
That's one thing I hate with that. You try and ask a question and you can be super extremely specific with every single word and letter and everything, and it would still send you to like a billion other things. And it's like, no, I don't want that. You know what I want? I said exactly what I want. Google, why you do this?
A cubist
Singer
belonging to the style of modern art in which an object or a person is shown as a set of geometric shapes, typical of this kind of painting. Cubism.
Oh, I heard of that. That's interesting.
Okay. All right, me learn.
Singer Meatloaf's real name is Marvin Lee Aday. Singer Meatloaf's real name is Marvin Lee Aday.
I don't know. I don't think so. Could be.
There we go. Now,
I feel like I would have heard that if that was the case.
Singer Meatloaf's real name is Marvin Lee Aday.
I just feel like I would have heard that name before if that was the case.
All right.
Oh, Cindy says it's
I didn't
true.
hear it.
You may know. You did a good job of covering that up because I never heard that name before. Oh, big yawn. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't even think they. I don't
think
remember hearing
Cindy's
that name
probably
anywhere.
right, but
Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing that name anywhere. Even on movies, it always says guest starring Meatloaf. And I'm just like, so what's his real name?
Marvin. Meatloaf Marvin. It's too bad. He's already passed.
Cindy is back on the board with true. Singer Meatloaf's real name is Marvin Lee Aday.
I'm getting tired.
Alright, yeah, looks like everyone's getting ready to head out of here. So we'll make this the last question. Once again, thank you everybody for coming here. I appreciate you all very much. So we'll make this the last true or false question of the night. Rocket, best friend of Charleston, and Flying Scotsman were all famous early locomotives. Rocket, best friend of Charleston, and Flying Scotsman were all famous early locomotives. Where are my train lovers?
Well, I feel like the
Yeah,
Flying Scotsman has been a train, maybe. I just don't know about the other ones. Friend of Charleston?
I just thought I'd be here for an hour or two, but we've been having such fun and having conversation and everything throughout the stream, so it's just like, wow. I mean, I would go longer, but I know it's getting late on every coast and people are busy and everything, so yeah, we'll end it here. Oh,
I think
maybe I'll
those
say
are
back.
trains.
You do?
Yeah, I think so. I think that they're all trains.
Maybe I'll stay backstage for a few minutes. If anyone wants to come back for a few minutes, that has the top of the chat still, just click that little bubble and then click the blue letters and then come on back. You don't have to have your screen on. But it'd be great to meet some of you.
And it would be great to meet some of the other of you. I just want to meet some of you. Not all of you. No way.
Coining around, I'd be questioning how they would even find that, because you have to have that picture taken somewhere eventually for someone to even upload that kind of picture. But Rocket, best friend of Charleston, and Flying Scotsman were all famous early locomotives. That answer of the night, final answer, is true.
Choo-choo trains. Yay.
It's true. It's choo-choo.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Yeah, or I Do Anything for Love was a good song too by Meatloaf. What was it? Hapatootie? I seen that on the
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. Come on.
All right, cleaning around. Have a good night. But yep, thank you again, everybody, and Darren, thank you for coming on the panel.
Is that Darling?
Oh, here's the headphone on.
Meatloaf. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for having me up.
Thank you for anytime. And until next time, everybody, keep hunting, keep stacking, and have a good one. I will see you all in the next one. And again, if you want to come up, just click that little bubble, hit that link, come on back. I'll probably stay back for a couple of minutes if anyone wants to come back. Other than that, I am out of here until next time. Keep hunting, keep stacking, and have a good one. Goodbye, everybody.